Near the battle's end, Meve faced a black-clad officer. Nimbly dodging his strike, she countered. The Queen's sword sank deep, the hilt rattling his breastplate. A rush of hot blood covered Meve's hands. The winged helmet toppled from the officer's head, exposing a sweaty face, gasping for breath.
Win!
Before the Queen stood a ruddy-haired boy with long eyelashes. He was Willem's age, perhaps a bit older. His body slumped, then disappeared beneath the malodorous foam atop the murky waters. Meve cast away her sword as if it had burned her hand.
Majesty, what is it? Are you hurt?
Reynard said, rushing to her side.
No, I'm not. It's fine. Give the order to march. With no barge, we must walk to Red Lobington along the riverbank.
Your Majesty, we must tend to the wounded. Use the rest of the day, I wager.
We ain't time enough for that.
Interjected Gascon.
That was but the vanguard sent in pursuit to slow us down. And even so, they outnumbered us 2 to 1. What happens when the main force arrives? We must flee. Now.
And abandon the injured, to bleed to death in the mud.
Alas, Reynard, yes. Unless you'd rather we stayed and died with them.
Hoo-hoo. This big risk. I'm always the one making the stupid decision, though, aren't I?
Gascon is right. Should Nilfgaard close the distance between us, we'll stand little chance.
Phew. At least you've the sense to...
But I would sooner perish than let my men rot in this accursed swamp. The medics will tend to all the wounded. Then, what will be, will be.
I tell you what'll be.
Snarled Gascon.
Ep die, he'll take a butcher's hook and gut you. Then hang you from Lyria capital's walls. Yet, if this be your wish...
Meve waited for the medics to sew the last stitch, tie off the last bandage. Only then did she order her force to move out. At the column's end, upon stretchers, lay those without the strength to walk, consumed by fever, dazed or unconscious, dying. Fatigued and laden with the wounded, the Lyrians moved slow as molasses. Soon, Nilfgaard's forward elements had caught up. The blackclads nipped at the Lyrian's tail with arrow volleys from the cover of trees and occasional forays by cavalry. They were in no hurry. They could torment their foes, weaken their spirit before the final clash.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm always doing this. I'm always like clinging to the right thing in a lot of these games, and some of them punish me for it, and some of them I get away with it despite everything. I was gonna say examples, but then that just kind of spoils the endings of those playthroughs. And here I am collecting resources. So, talking about tone, this would be a weird time, for example, to pop out with a quest about how, like, yay, Knickers is going on a fun adventure. This is our death march.
At long last, Meve spotted a dark form spanning the river's course, Red Lobington's bridge. Just a brief stretch more, and the Lyrians would find themselves beyond the invaders' grasp, free and clear of bogs, and the beasts that prowled them. Yet joy at this sight soon gave way to despair. The bridge was dark, black, from the horde of Nilfgaardians that held it. Clearly the Blackclads had divined the path of Meve's flight, and had cut off her last means of escape.
That's it. We're dead men. All! They'll cut us down to the last!
Meve shut her eyes, felt them sting with fatigue. She knew when she turned she could not show her men 1 ounce of fear, 1 pinch of doubt. She gripped her reins tightly. The leather dug into her skin, helping her hold back her tears. And when the Queen finally spoke, her voice was strong and boomed over the river's roar.
I know what you wish to hear.
The Queen began.
That the gods watch over us. That we'll come through the fray unharmed. That a friendly force is but moments away. Those would be lies. The truth is as bitter as it is undeniable. We stand cornered. Cannot win this fight, cannot flee it. We can but choose how to die. Hanged from the boughs like common criminals, or weapons in hand, like the fighters we are. I've made my choice. Time you made yours!
With that cry, Meve broke for the bridge toward a forest of spears into a deluge of arrows. She let the tears fall from her eyes. Tears of rage, fear, fatigue. It was not until she'd almost reached the enemy line that she dared glance backward. And she saw she was not alone.
Well, that's fucking tense. She's a really good... both the writing and the voice acting on Meve is just fantastic. The Battle of the Bridge. For the bridge. Oh, is this the hold them at the bridge quote we always hear about? Is it happening now? Or did it happen already? I forget. The standard battle. Oh, it's going to be a grueling one then. Meve had hoped she'd never die in her own bed. Surrounded by snot-nosed, teary-eyed grandchildren. Rather, she wished for a worthy end. Armor shining brightly. Lyrian banner waving magnificently in hand. Yet under current circumstances, it seemed more likely that she'd die among the rushes. Filthy with sweat and mud, trampled under the hooves of Nilfgaardian horses. Could this truly be the fate the gods decided for her?
Defend the queen! For Lyria!
Oh, she's in there. Hello. Oops, clicked out of the window. Is there an objective here? I assume she dies. We die? I'm not accustomed to interruptions. Meve steadfast human boss. I gotta keep that in mind because that affects whether or not I can do certain things to her too. She cannot be targeted. 25 power. I think the implication here is that we're basically going to win through the sheer force of will of Meve herself. Wait. I didn't... Oh. I didn't get to draw cards. I'm just stuck with these ones. Okay. The standards are here. I'll have some stuff to play with. At least the dog's here. The two of them will be resilient and immune. That's a decent chunk of power to have undefended. So I can't use her ability, which is rough because that's one of the strongest things I have right now is her hero ability, which is gone now. And they're these bastards again. The anti-order dudes. Damage all enemies by 1. Death Wish damage all units on this row by 4. Hello. Imperial Brigade. If in hand, deck, or battlefield, strengthen self by 2 whenever an enemy unit appears in the ranged row. Ooh. Incentive not to go in the back row. For every 3 units played, draw a unit and boost self by its power. What? On a round start, spawn 4 Alba armored cavalry. Shit. The anti-order guys are gonna get boosted. Oh, he spawns 4 of them on each round start. Okay, so only at the beginning. We have the advantage now, we must turn to victory. But how do you draw a unit and boost self by its power? You're not in the fight. You don't have a boost. What? You don't have anything to boost. What does that mean? I guess the takeaway is he's going to draw a unit every time he plays 3 units, but I don't understand this part. That must be like a weird... I don't know, there's just constant... what seems like constant card text problems, basically. We should avoid orders for a bit if I can. I wish I had a spike trap. Strengthening self by 2 whenever the enemy appears in the ranged row. I think I'm still gonna do it though. Oh wait, I've already done my turn. I'm still gonna play in a ranged row at least once because the ale is twice as effective if somebody's in the ranged row.
Catch!
Let's start that fire. We didn't start the fire. Let's see how many. We'll have to see if any story help happens.
We may die here today, but not on our hands and knees.
I'm half expecting Geralt to show up. First of all, he's Geralt of Rivia. Rivia, we being the queen of Lyria and Rivia. So there's a connection of some sort there. In addition to that, he's definitely in the area because we just dropped a hint about him. And also, Meve has this whole thing about betrayal, where everybody that she ever works for her betrays her, apparently. And Geralt has, like, preemptively betrayed us before we even met, so he fits right in. Boost an allied machine by 4 and give it resilience. Shit, resilience? I'm gonna go soak up that power you're getting over there. I could use some of that. Alright. Come on, fire. Yeah. I need fewer of these guys so I can use orders without destroying myself. You know what? Fuck them. There we go. The annoying guys are gone, at least this time.
Arm's a waste of time for one like me. Left, right.
Got a little interesting here. Come on, pass. I mean, he wouldn't give up yet, but I want him to. This guy's got 29. It would be a good time to have an alchemist, huh? Ooh. Oh. Ooh. I don't like that. Oh. I don't know about that. They'd be getting 4 power every single time. Well, he only gives you 3. Unless I get rid of them. But that is resilience. I should get rid of that.
Oh, could murder a pint.
So this is gonna last till next round. So is that one. But this one will actually die. I have like 1 remaining. Poke. Yay, fire. Right, when that guy dies, he damages everyone in his row by 4. Okay, cool. So the guys that count to the Great Rider are dead now. That's good. That's good. Let's get some of you guys down into the fire row now. Come on, pass. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna win next round if he passes, though. Maybe because these guys are here around and they're strong. They get weaker, don't they? I think they get debuffed back to the normal, or they go back to the original stat. I don't think they stay at that power, do they? What are you gonna do? I'm relying on this guy to give me ale next time, I think. Well, the reinforcements might be better. Rot tosser. I'm boosting the garbage. I'm boosting his garbage pile. Oh boy. Destroy the lowest ally on this row. So this drummer, that drummer. God, what a mess. He's behind by 50. Like, continuing to play is dangerous. I kind of want to just see if he'll keep going. I have 2 more rounds to try otherwise. He does have the card advantage, so having him burn through it might be useful. But this might be a mistake. At least he's burning and I'm boosting. Every turn he continues. I almost never pass first. It makes me nervous. I just don't know what the hell the AI is going to do. Alright, they're big into the rot tossing. Still has 20 more to do. What?
No! I've lost my tooth. Son of a whore.
Well, that came out of nowhere. Okay. That is not a great hand. Oh, they're forcing me to use the broadsword. The damage everyone of equal power one. So I can't even use her cool ability. The one where I draw whatever I want from the deck. Damn it. You gave me this character with permanent resilience. I'm like, oh man, look how cool she's gonna be. And then you just blindsided me with a surprise she gets deleted card. Which means that she was basically worthless. Yeah. She had no effect on the actual outcome of the round. So she essentially is almost like she didn't exist the entire time. So it was basically like a fake out that I had that mechanic. But I had to pay for that by not having the ability to use her ability either. And now she's stuck on a different character. Shit. I have my redraws. I could at least use a fire to make this guy worth it, I suppose. That's not the worst. We'll see what happens.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We're friends, not foe!
Damn it, just gets better and better.
To the bridge! Cut the way back to the bridge! Bolster the defense!
Well now. Definitely a story battle. Just constant surprises happening in the narrative here. I like this power duo here of Knickers and Geralt. Geralt of Rivia. Order, boost Kafir different by 2 and duel an enemy. What? That's terrifying. I don't want him to die. If that's what it takes to save the world, it's better to let the world die. You hear different. Boost Geralt by 2 and duel an enemy. Oh, they're weird. Alright. Better pick someone weak enough to actually attack. so they can alternate. They don't have the back row guy right now. Can I even use her ability? Her ability doesn't even have a cooldown listed right now. Dandelion, draw cards till your hand is full. Okay, so he's just overpowered. Okay. Dandelion. Oh, apologies. That is to say, Julian Alfred Pankratz, Viscount de Lattenhove. Well, he just showed up. Okay, I didn't even see him go in my hand because I was focused on this.
I smell a leak.
Jesus, they're right. They're veterans. It's that variant, so they'll attack for 3. Jeez. I guess I could have done it with him next. I got a little spooked by how bad that went. Really? You running out of cards, dude?
Got a death wish?
That's about all that takes. Yeah, definitely pass. Okay, this round he should be screwed. Dandelion is... It's so easy to get focused on these two characters, but Dandelion's the real reason I'm gonna win. I have a whole extra hand after this. And discard. Man. What's my graveyard? Oh, the ale. That's always great. And reinforcements. But probably want you. I mean, these are pretty good. I'll have to see what else I can draw as we go. There we go. Let's just get that started. I want to see if I can take them all out without using... Well, I can get him to shoot that guy. Let's go for the ale.
Hey, hey, don't toss that. It's perfectly usable.
I want to see if I can destroy this row before I use an order, hopefully. Or they're gonna snowball. And also kind of kill whoever uses the order. Like, it's 12 damage to whoever uses an order. That's a problem. Ah, I've got the horn. That'll fix it, actually.
Wise choice.
Hey, buddy. Just gonna get rid of the primary power card of your deck. Gee, that is just easily the worst part of Nilfgaard. Single-handedly, that one nightmare card is just the worst. Yeah, if we have the right power, it's just over. You'll just barely stick around, I believe? Yeah. And I need to learn who Cahir Diffrin is. I have not reached the point in the books where he's introduced. If that is where he's from. All I know is that from the books and comics I've read so far, Geralt pretty much always has somebody around. It's this guy a lot, admittedly, but there's other people it can be. None of the comics feature Dandelion. But they all feature a side character companion. It's the trend.
Again and again and again.
Life is mine now.
Yeah, this went from hopeless to an obvious win pretty quickly. No. Not the ideal draw order. But I can click this that buffs that guy, kill you, then you kill him, and now they don't have any units left. This became not the most fair.
Army's a waste of time.
It went from hopelessly against my favor to hopelessly in my favor.
Yes.
What? What mechanic even made him have 20? I must have lost track of that one, huh? Seriously, why does it even say I have an ability? Wait, do I? Wait. Oh, it's just not showing it in the corner where it always does. Weird. That's just weird.
Wait, you're serious?
We'll see if we can get 3 units for me to attack. So I did have Meve's ability, it just... the UI is not showing it correctly. Oh, please play a third guy so I can knock them all into the spike row. I'm anticipating it, I'm excited.
It's not too late to walk away.
The duel's not quite safe right now. Not till after I knock them in the bad row. I'd like them to play a third dude first. This is gonna get scary now.
Blood washes away all shame.
Ooh, there they all go. There goes the backlog. There we go. It was tempting to use Isabel, but they keep coming back every 2 turns. Might as well save her until later. He has 6 cards left. This game is far from over.
How did that incantation go?
Spawned a random potion in your hand. All right. Well, we don't know what that did. Mages in Nilfgaard are disposable. If one disappoints the Emperor, a dozen others await to provide what he requires. My god. Dandelion, you were the most broken card ever. There's no way they let me keep you, right? They can't let me keep Dandelion. There's no way. He's too stupid. It's like impossibly powerful. Oh wait, I should have attacked. Because he does it every turn. Oh, gave everyone immune. We'll work on that. We'll work on that. Oh yeah. Actually, that took care of that already. Alright, Nilfgaard, what kind of tricks do you have? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no, I don't have a deck to draw from. I have my whole deck on my hand already. I didn't consider that. Actually, yeah. Sure. Just delete their units. God, I can do so much damage to anyone with these. I should deploy them and just wait for the chance. Because I can make them zigzag between the two rows. These guys keep hyping each other up. The problem is that they're just not that strong yet. They're getting there. Oh no. Alright, well. There that goes. Yeah, I did consider, like, what if I just attack my own team? That could be fun. What do you want to do?
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise one.
Ooh. Well, I don't have a deck to draw from. I could do this. There, now they're immune. That's fair, right? That's totally fair. Not broken mechanic at all. Why does the ale love him so much? It always goes to him specifically. Holy crap, you're still drawing more cards. Is this a boss fight? Like, this is like this feels like a JRPG boss fight where, like, infinite stuff keeps happening. I already have 8 here, 7 here. It's not really worth playing the Grey Rider because he can only boost. Well, I mean, he'll boost. He actually only might get a chance to boost once. If I play him here, he'll boost one guy here once and then never again. Yeah. Better just set up these guys to wreck shop. Oh yeah, all of his allies have immune. Isn't that interesting? Anyway. We'll have to see if he ever pulls a trick that lets him play more than one card. I think these guys have won the game already.
A highly curious case.
There's not much that can counter how broken these two are right now. Either they're not going to let me keep these cards, or something really broken is going to happen soon, and the enemies are going to be way stronger somehow. Ever had a storm knock out one of your teeth? I'm not going to get to use these characters' abilities. Bye. I guess I'll delete you next. Yeah, I was gonna say I have to pass, but I actually have 2 more turns because I can discard these guys. Okay, they're really strong. They're getting really strong. Not strong enough, but really strong. Oh, they're gonna make me pass. Yep. Gascon, get stronger. Gascon, get stronger. Stop it. No. Strengthen itself by 1 whenever an enemy or allied card is moved. That should have given him 6 more power. I thought I was being clever. Oh well.
A highly curious case.
Jesus. Who stole copies of an ally by 5? He's pulling him back in. That's just a pointless delay though. Oh god. Every time he throws him back out there, he gets hit by the spikes again. He's just using the decoy over and over again. He doesn't have anything left. He just has... Why is he still playing? I guess so. I was gonna say, like, why is he still playing? But I guess the situation there was that, how do I put this? If he played 3 more units by decoying the same guy twice, he could draw the 1 additional unit from his deck and play that guy at least. So I guess that's why he did it. Otherwise, I'm like, his guy already had 20 power. Why did he just pull him back in his hand, cutting his power in half, basically? Well, now we know.